This video will execute 4 different source of code of C++ language using CXXdroid. The first program, a program that prompts the user to input 3 integer value and find the greatest value using if statement. Then we need the necessary information of integer to input. First, second, and third. And then the output to indicates the 3 integer to input. Let's paste this line. Change the first to second. And then paste it and change it to third. And then the if statement. I will be using if statement. The if statement is one of the selection structure that will execute the statements or block of statements following its condition when the comparison expression evaluates to true. Then if, and then the condition. Inside the parentheses will be the condition. For the first if statement is the greatest value is the first. And then condition first is greater than second. And first is greater than third. Opening braces for the output. So the cout C out greatest value and then close braces. And else if is for multiple decisions. So in the else if condition, this condition will indicate the second will be the greatest value. Second is greater than first, and second, and if second is greater than third. Then face the output. Copy. And then paste. For the else is the default condition. Paste the output. And the else if change it to second because it will indicate the second. And the else, let's change it to third because this output will indicate the third value will be the greatest. And then don't forget the return exit access to exit the program. Success. And then let's try. Enter 3 integers values separated by space. For the first integer, 10 space 15 space 20. We need to output the 20 because we all know that 20, 10, 15, 20. 20 will be the greatest value. And then enter. The greatest value is 20. And then let's back the scratch. For the second program, same with the first program, but this program will use in conditional operator. Let's erase the if statement. In the conditional operator are used to evaluate a condition that apply to one or two Boolean expression. Then we need the greatest for a particular code that we need to indicate the greatest value. Then greatest, and then this is the condition greatest, and then the output line then it will indicate automatically the greatest value. And then let's try. Enter 3 integers values separated by space. 10, 20, and 45. You need to display the 45 will be the greatest, and then enter, and then the greatest value is 45. And then let's move on. For the third program, this program will determine a student's grade, and it also read 3 types of scores: the quiz, midterm, and laboratory exercises. Then let's erase this, erase the thing that we don't need, cut. I will be using else if statement. It is used in a program when if statement is having multiple decisions. The necessary information, the int, necessary value, the quiz, lab, exam, and then float for the grades, the result of the scores. And then text or output that will indicate to input the scores in quiz. Enter the score in quiz. and then Cin for the integer of quiz. And then let's copy for the rest for midterm exam and for laboratory. Midterm scores, then the value of exam, laboratory exercise, and then the condition or the calculation of the grade. So grade is equals to quiz multiply by 0.30 and then plus the laboratory multiply by 0.30 plus the exam multiply by 40. And then the if statement or else if statement. If the condition is less than or equal to 74, the output will be the student's grade is blank, the grade, and then the F description. And then the else if, let's copy for the else if and then 79, the description is letter E. Let's also copy this for the rest of else if. 79 and then 84. The grade description is letter D. Another else if. For 89. Description is C. And then 94. Description is letter D. Letter B. Pace for 100. And A. And if the condition is not met in the else if and if statement, else will be the default. So else will output Cout invalid. And then the return exit access. No. Then let's check. Oh. And this is because the big letter of quiz is wrong, so we will change it to quiz because the integer value name is small letter q, then quiz. And then let's try again. Another. The grade. Quiz. Enter the quiz. Spell. May mali ron. For the quiz, let's input is like 80. And for the lab is 90. Exam 100. And then the student grade is 99, 91. And the rate description is B. And let's move on for the fourth program. This program will print the 7 days of week using the while loop and switch statement. Let's cut. And then necessary information in num. The num is equal to 1. And then the while loop. While loop is a control flow statement that allows code to be executed repeatedly based on a given Boolean condition. The num is equals to 7. And then the switch num the switch statement, and then open case 1. If the number is 1, and then the input will be cow, C or C out. The one Sunday. Then break for the closing program up, and then C copy for the case number 2, change it to 2, and then 2 for Monday, and then case number 3, for Tuesday, for the case 4, Wednesday, case 5, Thursday, case 6, for Friday, case 7, for Saturday. And then if the code you need to default the last, and then after finishing the switch statement, the while loop plus plus, and then this see out. After finishing the switch statement, it displays the loop has terminated. Loop has terminated. And then return exit success. And let's try to run it. Oh, see, the program is having no end line, so we need the end line. Do yeah, then that's all for the program.